So in this video, we actually got a slick strategy that anybody can use because this is a super common problem that nobody's covering on YouTube as of right now. We're installing vinyl plank flooring on stairs, but the stair cap that came standard with this product here is not going to cover the exposed wood on the steps. So I'm going to show you a little trick you can use to go ahead and hide the exposed wood on the stair that the stair cap will not cover. So right now, I cut that plank down to 34 inches. Now you see me shaving the tongue and groove system, whatever you want to call it, off of the factory edge there to get a nice, clean, straight edge of just the vinyl plank. I'm going to do this to both sides. The reason I'm doing that is because I love working with factory edges when I don't want to use a straight edge in this situation. So I cut it off of that side. Now let's go ahead and cut it from the other side here. So we got a plank flipped over under it so I can get all aggressive with my knife and just slice right through and not damage the floor that we just installed. That floor looks phenomenal, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and compliment my own work because I can. All right, we went ahead and we cut that off. Everything is good. So we have a plank with no locking system on it now, just clean edges. Now I'm going to cut about 1 inch off of each end here. I'm just going to score my knife down it a few times. And I know you're thinking right now, wait a minute, bro, I thought this was supposed to be a stair installation video. We're getting to it. Hang tight, hang tight. So we're cutting it down to 1 inch in width. I'm going to go ahead and fold that a little bit just to get that popped off, ease it off nice and smooth like. All right, that's good. You get too aggressive, you could snap it off and yeah, have to start all over from scratch. Take your time so you get it all in one piece. All right, good. Let's go ahead and cut one off of this factory edge as well. That way we don't have to worry about dropping a straight edge on it. One of those edges are already clean and straight, and the ugly edge that I'm freestyle cutting is going to be hidden with the stair nosing. So we're going to go ahead and score that there. Same exact scenario, just kind of fold it a little bit, tuck it in place, fold it down there, work it all the way down. When we get to the other end, same scenario, we're going to take our blade and run it down that, and we will have two awesome pieces to work with for this little obstacle we had pop up. So boom, boom. All right, we got that. Look at that. Perfect. All right, let's get this stair. You see that wood there? Look at the stair nosing on it, and you see how the wood is still exposed under it with that installed. Now, there's a couple other ways to go about this, but they love the matching stair nosing, so we got to go ahead and hide that under there so the finished product looks great. So the nosing's cut. We're going to go pull that out of the way so we know we're good to go once we get this installed. I'm just going to take this little shim here, see how that's going to cover the edge. Ooh, that's going to look so good. Make sure everything fits before we start adding all that butter to it. Looks good. So we're going to go ahead, get our liquid nails, put a bead all the way down this here. Now, here's the thing about it. You got to make sure it's going to set up and grab properly, because once it dries, that's a wrap. So if it dries at an angle, it could be all bad. So that would be your biggest hurdle on this, cutting it right and making sure it dries straight. But aside from that, no big deal. But check this out here. So we're going to go ahead and get that up there. We're going to cover all the exposed wood with that. You don't have to worry about the choppy, janky edge at the top because that's going to get covered with the stair nosing piece. So we're just going to push that on, make sure it grabs into place there. Good. Maybe not. Oh yeah, so good. Okay, perfect. Next, we're going to grab our stair nosing that we cut and made sure it fit before we went ahead and pulled that down. I'm going to throw a bead of liquid nails on that as well. Throw a couple dabs in the middle there too, just for a little bit of insurance. Make sure it's going to grab every which way and life's going to be good. Boom, boom, boom. All right, everything's cool. Now we're going to go ahead and flip that around. Oh man, look at that. No exposed wood. Everything blends in. It keeps flowing and everything looks great. That's a quick tip for you right there. If you have situations where you don't want to use the stair nosing metals, which come in all shapes and sizes, and you got this obstacle, go ahead and follow the steps in this video and you will succeed.